Okay, so this is a tutorial on how to make a 2x2 piston door that is probably like my best design for this 2x2 piston door. Now, it does look a bit bulky compared to other piston doors like that, but that's because I'm on bedrock edition. So for those of you who are on mobile trying to make a piston door to hide secrets from friends or something, I don't know why you would need this. Um, you can build this in bedrock. In Java, I'd recommend just find a different tutorial because it'd probably be a lot cheaper than this one. But yeah, so to sum up how it works is that you click a button, turns on this copper bulb, which then powers the door, and then like you would you can either hit the button again to open the door, but we also have a button on the inside that you can press that also opens and closes the door. Now, I've looked up like a bunch of tutorials for 2x2 piston doors, and they mainly just don't have the functionality of to go inside and close the door yourself, or you have to run inside, or once you're inside, the door doesn't close behind you. So, I tried to cover all that, and I believe I have successfully done that. So, you will need 12 sticky pistons, 2 redstone torches, 4 carpets of any color, doesn't matter, 2 buttons, 1 transparent block. I'm choosing the oak slab because it's the cheapest, but any wooden slab could work. That doesn't need to be in there. I've had to do this multiple times because my recording corrupted. That's why that's in there, I guess. A wax copper, it doesn't have to be wax, it could be any copper bowl with the setup that we have. 36 redstone dust, a redstone comparator, a block of your choosing. I'd recommend just have a ton of it. Stack is just like there, I guess. And then 9 redstone repeaters. So, we're going to start off with our sticky pistons and a block of our choice. I'd recommend for these first 4 blocks I'm going to place it's the same block of the wall you're building it into. But like since there's no wall here, we'll just use oak for now. And we'll like set up the door. So right here you're going to place 4 pistons like this. And then 4 oak planks like that. And then you get 4 pistons like that. And 4 pistons like that. And this is where your frame would be. Right here. This is the spot we're going to try to fill in. So now that we have our pistons laid out, we're now going to grab our redstone torches. And, not buttons. Redstone dust and our repeaters. So first up, we're gonna go ahead and activate these. So we'll just like do that. That brings the pistons in, and then same on the other side. And that brings the pistons in. Now we're gonna go ahead and hook up our sticky pistons. So we're gonna place 2 blocks like this. Redstone dust. Repeaters on tick 4. Or like just get these 2 torches as far away from each other as possible. And then dust. We're then gonna go here. Actually, we're gonna bring this out. And we're gonna go down. Break those 2 blocks. Repeaters there, but on tick 1 this time. Connect it. Then over here, we do the same thing we did on the other side. Just like that. So it should look like this. I think that's how I did it here. Yeah, as you can see, that's how it looks like. Actually, this one's filled in, but that really doesn't. Well, actually, yeah, it does. It does matter. Again, that's good. We're then gonna like fill in our wall. And that's another step done. Now we're gonna cover up this here because when I walk over here, you just kind of fall in. And we also don't have the top worked out. So this next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a 4 white carpet, our transparent block. So you're gonna place on the other side of this wall. You're gonna place your transparent block on the top half of here, unless you're using glass. Then you don't have to do that. And then I'm just gonna like fill this in real quick. You're then gonna just connect these 2 blocks to the main redstone line. And now you can test it out to see if it's working. As you can see, this did not work. That's because I forgot to hit a repeater here. Not here. Here. And a repeater here. Now, if you're placing the button on this side, the repeaters I just placed would be facing the other direction. But since I'm placing the button on that side, the repeaters have to be facing that direction. So basically, have the repeaters facing the direction opposite of where you place your button. But now that should work. So as you can see, like this area is filled in, and if I destroy this torch, beautiful. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next step, and that's actually implementing the button, which is all this right over here. So, we're just gonna get we're gonna keep our torches, repeaters, we'll run out of that by now, and now we're gonna grab our buttons, copper bulb, and comparator. Now, as you can see, to like help you out, like I have the copper bulb lined up with the redstone here, so we'll like copper bulb right here, and then 4 more blocks. So it'll be copper bulb, comparator, repeater, and dust. This will connect the copper bulb to everything here. So now, if I put a button here, powers it on, press it again, powers it off. So now we can like build our wall. And like install our button. Now like the main thing you need to know for this is that you can have like this set up anywhere. Just it has to be connected to either these 4 redstone dusts if your repeaters are facing that direction, or if you're building it on that side, the repeaters have to face the other direction. It has to be connected to these 4 redstone dust. For simplicity's sake, we just have it connected like literally like right here. Alright, so this is the part that actually just varies. That just depends how far your copper bulb is away from thing, but like for this setup, now we gotta connect the copper bulb to the inside, so this is where our button will be. We forgot to put the carpet in there. I thought I had done that, but apparently I did not. Carpet, 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 carpet. And then you can keep expanding the carpet if you think it looks nice. Anyways, so now back to connecting this copper bulb. We have this button here. We're gonna use planks, and we're gonna just like build like a pathway to the copper bulb. Okay, we're gonna start off with a torch, and then literally just run it until we get to here. So to avoid crossing lines, we'll just put a block here with the redstone torch. That'll be powered off. And then here, and here. And then we just finish off the line. So now I should be able to press this button and it opens up. Press it again. Closes up nice and neat. And that's pretty much it done. Um, I just looked at my recording, make sure my thing did corrupt. It actually did not. Let's go. So yeah, you can now like enter the secret base, press the button again, and this works in Bedrock Edition, which is what I mainly designed it for. Vibrant visuals, yada yada. So yeah, a simple door. Just be really good at hiding your button so no one finds your base. Clearly, like that right there is not gonna work. I usually like to hide my button behind stairs because they have weird hitboxes. In fact, I'll demonstrate real quick. It's really my favorite way of like hiding buttons is like place like a stair like that and then one like that. It just like looks like two full blocks, but it really isn't. You can like this part of the stair like does not exist. Like this little area right here is just like visual. It's purely all it is. Anyways, so yeah, that's the tutorial. Um, peace.